Hello, my lovelies. So I am back. It has been a week. I'm not even going to lie. Like, coming back from vacation, I'm having to work off the pounds that I gained while I was on vacation. Let me know if any of you have that problem where you gain weight during vacation. Like, that happens to me every time. Like, I'm going to gain anywhere between 3 to 5 pounds. And then coming back and getting back on my routine is like, nope. So if you can see, I'm wearing my hat because I've colored my hair recently, and it was like a jet black color, and it left a ring right around my hairline, and it just doesn't look too appealing, and I already look roughed up anyway, so I just don't need the extra help. But overall, it's been a progressive week. The only setback is that the youngest has, I don't know, maybe a head cold again. I'm not sure. He goes to the doctor on Wednesday. I swear he has his father's genes. His father's told me, I know, since we got together nearly 6 years ago, that when he was young and in preschool age, which would be our youngest age right now, he kept like sinus infections and runny noses and stuff like that. And I swear he passed that right along to our youngest. So guess who's going to be running the youngest to the doctor on Wednesday? Me. Thank goodness he's not going to miss school. For us on Wednesday, they're doing this program called Cyber Wednesday, which I love. And the thing too is that on Tuesdays, the children bring home lunches for lunch the next day. And it's good stuff like whole wheat bread, peanut butter, jelly, skim milk, which he can't drink, but, you know, I have two other children who can, use it. They bring home lunches too, but they go through the milk. Chocolate milk, which my oldest will fly through. My youngest is on coconut milk because he does not deal well with dairy. We're working on going dairy free. He doesn't do it with all dairy. It's just like, I'm not sure what they do to homogenize cow milk in the jugs, but whatever they do to preserve it is not good for children, for some children. Not all children, for some children with autism. I'm not sure what it is, but it just does not jive well with these children. Since I've taken him off of homogenized cow milk, he's done so much better. And we've tested him. He does not have an allergy, an actual full-blown allergy to milk. It's just, the doctor explained it to me. I didn't fully comprehend. It's just some sort of process that they do to, like, prolong the life of the jugged milk, that it's just not jiving with his brain. So he drinks silk unsweetened coconut milk, as do I. And it's so much better. I'm having me a little snack. Something healthy. Grapes and water. Okay, so before I get too far into this, I want to give a shout out because I promised I would, and I keep my promises. So I have a subscriber to my channel. She goes by the name The Eclectic Empath. She is awesome. If you have a chance, check out her channel. She's a friendly person, bright personality. She's just a pleasure to talk to, and she talks back. And so let her know, if you know her, let her know I gave her a shout out in this video. I told her I was going to, but I don't know if she really believed me. I mean, we don't really know each other on this channel. So, we're just getting to know each other. So I would like to think that she knew eventually I was going to shout her out, but she probably didn't even know I was going to do a video right now. I mean, I didn't even know I was going to do a video right now. I just got in the mood and decided, hey, why not? Can you hear that crunch? Oh my goodness. Perfect. They're the green seedless grapes. My children love these. So like tomorrow they're all taking some for snack. Hey, I'm all about the fresh fruit, fresh vegetable, fresh anything life. So yeah, the fresher the better. Okay, so anyway, the topic of this video is, am I the asshole? And I have a story to tell you. Here's my dilemma. Almost 2.5 years ago, November made 2.5 years, our youngest was turning a year old. Now, my mother-in-law's sister bought him this really cute red wagon for his birthday. And at the time, we had toys here, and my husband's parents were in a lot better physical condition than they are now. So it was agreed upon right then that as long as they could continue to pull him around in the wagon, that we would leave the wagon on their land. But if it ever got to where they couldn't, put him in the wagon anymore, that the wagon would come over here and he would be able to use it, because it was a gift to him from my mother-in-law's sister. So it was like, it was something that was supposed to go to him anyway. Now, we kept it over there for a little over 2 years, because he's 3 now. So everything was fine. I would ask her every now and then, how was the wagon? And she would tell me everything was good. Okay. That's good. We're all good with good. I love good. This water's good. Anyway. So this past year, has been rough on everyone. But my father-in-law has been having a lot of health issues. And my mother-in-law is starting to get older and is starting to show physically and stuff like that. Plus, she's taking care of her husband. So there's all this added responsibility. And with the children going back to school and living in the middle of a pandemic and everything, life got hectic. And then my own parents have health issues. And then my health issues. And then testing baby Lucid for autism and getting back the results. It was just go, 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 go. And then my oldest has braces. And my middle child still has needs. Not anything like in the spectrum or anything like that. She just has regular 11-year-old needs. So it's been a hectic year. Well, we went to the state of Tennessee this short while ago. You saw the videos and stuff and the pictures. And we decided that a stroller was just too small for baby Lucid. So we asked my in-laws for the wagon. Well, I hadn't asked about the wagon recently. So this prompted me to ask her, how was the wagon? This was a nice wagon. It has wooden slats on the side to build up the side. It's a big wagon. It's not a little red flyer wagon. This is a huge wagon. About a $150 wagon. It's very nice. So she told me not so good, that they hadn't used it in a while. So I said, well, I'll clean it up and stuff. How bad can it be? It was bad. The tires on it had to be aired up. They were starting to dry rot. I had to fix those. The wooden slots had to be tightened. They had to be oiled. They had to be cleaned. The whole thing just kind of stunk. It had to be cleaned. So I was a little bit peeved, to say the least, that she had not told me that the condition of the wagon had gone down, because the agreement is that if he wasn't using the wagon, it comes over here. So I questioned her about it, and she really didn't have much of an explanation to tell me other than things happen. I can accept that because I hadn't asked about the wagon. So I mentioned, well, maybe it's time for the wagon to come over here because they're not going to get any younger. He's not going to get any better. I mean, it's just a situation where he's just not. He's 85 years old going on 86. It's just, he has problems related to blood pressure, a lot of skin cancers, and some other stuff. It's just age related. But, you know, this is one thing. I've bought so many things over there and just let them keep it. Toys and stuff, and just been like, well, just keep it. Now, I didn't really see much about this wagon because she said herself that she was unable to push him around or pull him around the wagon anymore. And her husband was never able to pull him around the wagon. So I said, well, maybe it's time we start to talk about keeping the wagon primarily at our home. And if you need to borrow it, let me know and I'll have it cleaned up and ready for you and I can bring it over and help you. Well, needless to say, she didn't like it. And she told my husband that she thought I was going to sell it. Now, don't get me wrong. I sell things online that we don't need. Either we've grown out of it or we just don't need anymore. Usually because we've grown out of it. I mean, you know, that's usually the reason. We've grown out of it. Clothes, shoes, stuff like that. Even some toys we'll grow out of and we get rid of. You know, the kids will get too big for it. Now, if it can be handed down, I try to hand it down. But if not, then I try to donate or sell. If I can't get to sell, I donate. That's just the way I've always been. You know, I've been needy before. I'm not rich now. But I do believe that if you give, you get. So I do believe in karma. While I may not be overly religious, I do believe in karma. I always have. And so I donate to the needy because I've been the needy. And, you know, I don't turn down donations either. If somebody has something I need and they're willing to donate it to me, I am not going to say no. I'm not going to stick up my nose and go, oh, I am too good for your used stuff. No. No, I've had parents give me clothes for my children that looked like new because I had given to them in the past and now they were giving back to me. I didn't stick my nose in the air and go, no. No, I was like, sure, yeah, hey, whatever. And if I can find anything else, I'll let you know and you can have it in return. So it's like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And vice versa. Anyway, I would never sell a wagon like this. You never grow out of a wagon this big. Even when he physically grows out of it, he can do other stuff with it. You know, there's all kinds of stuff. You could put stuff in it. You could do all kinds of stuff. It's a wagon. It's a good sized wagon. So this is something that's not going to really be grown out of. It's just something that you don't grow out of. You know, not really. I mean, so the prospect of me selling it is highly outrageous. And I've stated that before, that this is kind of a forever gift. You know, because I know, A, it's a gift. B, I'm not going to get back what this woman paid for it. And C, like I said, you don't grow out of these things. Now, here's where my dilemma comes in, and I think I might be the asshole. I'm not sure. I didn't give the wagon back. They can't use it. We're using it. So I didn't give it back. Which royally pissed her off. And I hate to sound callous, but I spent my whole life worried about what other people think and chasing down other people's ideas and bending to other people's wills and all that good stuff. I don't care. I'm just gonna be honest. I love her to death. I would do anything for her. I would never wish ill will against her. But I just don't care. Because the gift wasn't bought for her. It was bought for our son. I allowed her to have the wagon for a while, but she knew it's temporary. So as long as I keep the wagon for our son and take care of it, I don't see what the big issue is. She didn't pay for this wagon. Her sister did. So my husband's aunt paid for this. Well, his aunt and uncle paid for this wagon. So I'm like, as long as I keep the wagon and don't get rid of it and let my son use it or use it on my son or for my son, I'm holding up my end of the bargain. I mean, so I think I'm justified in doing that because it wasn't her gift. She's trying to make it seem like it was bought for her to have for my son. And no, it was just bought for our son to have. And I agree for her to keep it for a while as long as she could use it. But now that she can't use it, I think it needs to be here where it can be used because obviously she can't take care of it because when I got it in the condition I did, I was just horrified. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it working again. The wheels didn't want to turn. They were flat. I didn't know if anything was ruptured or if they would be able to be inflated back up or how I was going to inflate them back up. I finally found a device that could be used on them, and it was just like, whew, that was a close call. Plus, I had to oil down the slats and tighten them up. So, let me know below what you think. Am I the asshole? Should I return it, or am I doing the right thing by protecting my son's gift? Tell me what you think. I'm open to suggestions and opinions. So, let me know. I know this is kind of a late video and a little weird. But you're probably used to me being a little weird. When have I ever been normal? If you can tell, I'm having some dry skin around here. And, oh, I just realized, oh gosh. Yeah, I have some hair dye on my fingers too, where the gloves busted and the hair dye got through to my fingers, but that'll go away soon. So if you were just freaked out by my finger, it's just hair dye, I promise. But it's that time of the month, you know? You know how it is. And my skin is like, girl, get some moisture. I've been using the Garnier Rose Water, but it's a little harsh sometimes. So if any of you know anything a little better that can moisturize my skin without leaving it oily, because I have combination skin, and without being harsh, using harsh chemicals for this situation around my nose. You see that? Every month, I swear, every month. Let me know below, because I probably need to go back through some of Lily Jean's videos. She's probably posted something on that and I'm just not remembering, or probably just not remembering because I've watched all of her recent videos, so I'm not sure. Something comes to mind and I bet you that's what everybody's going to suggest. But if you do know something that's within a reasonable price, remember I'm not rich, and will take care of this little situation. Now, I know after my cycle ends, it'll go away and return to normal, which my skin's not that great anyway. But this is hard to cover up. Oh my gosh. And in the morning when I drop off my son to school, because you know the other two are schooling at home, so it's just our youngest who gets dropped off. I mean, thank goodness for face masks, right? I can cover all of this up. Ugh. Who wants to see that first thing in the morning? But at least I don't look like Rudolph the reject reindeer anymore, right? God, that was embarrassing. But all I can say is that I'm back for now, and I wish I was going back on vacation. I want to go back to Margaritaville, but that's going to be a while. Right now, we're getting ready for Halloween. Let me know what you're going to do for Halloween. Are you going to celebrate? How are you going to celebrate? I know some people are doing like trick or treat. Some people are still doing trick or treat. Some people are just doing something at home. We haven't made up our mind yet. So we've got costumes. Baby Lucid is going as Chase from Paw Patrol. And my daughter is going as a creeper from Minecraft. So yeah, there's that. And my oldest son said he's not dressing up this year, that he's gonna go as a bored teen. So he's got his outfit ready. He's had his outfit ready for years. So that's fine with me. He'd prefer to hand out candy anyway and eat it. Eat it and hand it out. He doesn't want to go trick-or-treating anymore, but he'll be 14 in November. I don't know why I almost said October. He'll be 14 November 10th. So, you know, oh, that makes me feel so old. But anyway, to all my old mamas out there, what are you doing this year for Halloween? You know, things are different. I get it. But, excuse me. Pardon me. Hold on. Throat's getting dry. But let me know what you're going to do in the comments below. And definitely leave your opinion on, am I the asshole? If you have any like examples of similar stories in your life, I would love to hear them. So I will see you all later. I'm actually going to go and get some rest, because looking at myself now, I look like I've been drugged through it. So I love you all, and I hope you're keeping safe during these uncertain times. Much love.